Hey, what up, girl? How you doing? I don't want to come on too strong or nothing like that, but I've been thinking about you. And I've been wondering where you lay up. Where you at? So, sure. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it, that thing you do? Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it, that thing you do? Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Cinderella, I think I'll find your glass slipper, baby. Cinderella, I think you found your prince charming in me. I don't know much, but I do know that I'm feeling you. Hope that one day, maybe someday you'll be feeling me too. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it, that thing you do? Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it, that thing you do? Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. You must be magic, the way that you carry yourself. It's like you got this unspoken confidence, baby, you know it damn well. You get me fired up like holy, you hotter than hell. None can compete cause your presence is unparalleled. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it, that thing you do? Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it, that thing you do? Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it, that thing you do? Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you...
You couldn't hear me. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Y'all could see my cup. Happy Thursday. Hi, Justin. How are you? What do we have going on tonight on this Thursday? It's a beautiful day. Ooh, I didn't even no, it's on here. I didn't even realize that was that bad, but I guess it is that bad. Oh well. How Raging Gemini. Hi, how are you? Thank you, Justin. So how is my lighting today? Yankee did a little reconfiguring and real fringe. Hi. I feel like it's been a hot minute. Thank you, Justin. You're super, super sweet, my dear. Super, super sweet. So it's Thursday. We are one day closer to Friday, and it feels so good. You've been busy fighting your government. Uh-oh. Alberta Prosperity Project. I'm gonna have to look that up. I am gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna write it down actually. Justin is saying, hello, Rumblers. So, as you guys can see, the title, we are fluffing Thursday night fluffer for BTN. Because tonight, I feel like they haven't been on for a while either. I feel like I haven't seen them. I haven't seen a BTN show um in a while. Astro loves to fluffer too. I'm sure he does. Um we just I just came on just to fluff for them and just to get a show in cuz why the heck not? Cuz it's Thursday and I wanted to. Miss Liz, how are you, my dear? I hope all is well. You've got 9 rumblers and 2 in YouTube. I know one of them is Mr. Justin. Yankee did some rearranging on my desk and now everything is like discombobulated. But glad to be here. Well, Liz, I hope all is well. And you know, you can always call if you don't have my number. I don't know if Yankee has your number, but if you don't have my number and you have Yankees, you can ask him or RS. RS has my cell phone number as well, so I'm here, always here. They do. Yes. Men always change things to their liking. Although he did, because he had to come home early today because of the weather, because we are apparently under a coastal tropical storm warning and coastal flood warning. And so on the mainland, Um, I work on the mainland right over the bridge from where Yankee, um, works. And so on the mainland, it was crazy wind. So I can only imagine what it was like on the island. Um, but yeah, so he came home early because it was nasty out today. Very windy, drizzling. He said he was soaked. I believe it. Um, so he put my reading nook together. I'm so excited. I came home and I was so excited for it. So he did do some work and he moved stuff around. I got my new monitor. It's not new, but hello there, Sornet, aka Yankee. Real French, does he do it on purpose or does he do it to like try to help you out? Does he think he's helping you out? Yes. Oh, my audio is crackly. You've got white shit. Oh my goodness. I don't know. It's dust. Were you trying to up there too? Were you no, up on your shirt. I guess he was moving stuff around.
I was moving stuff. Can't see it on camera. So what do you guys think of her lighting in her camera? I think it looks better, right? Doesn't that look good?
Rusty Rivers, thank you. And welcome. Better. Okay. Well, apparently my audio sounds like crap. So he's going to fix it or try to fix it.
Because of that.
Okay. So I guess, is it still crackly? Real French says, Yankee, you did a good job. Now leave her shit alone.
No, it's not crack. I don't think it's crackling anymore.
Oh, are you listening to it?
It's in my
Oh,
ear.
okay. Okay, I guess it's not crackly anymore.
But
Much
it says
better.
much better.
Okay. Good. I don't know this. You guys know that I am start a stream and we're good. Anything above that?
Well, because I played with this stuff too while I was in here.
Oh, see, he played with my
so-
settings too, so
See, there we go. We need to.
anything above me starting a stream is above my pay grade. So I don't do that.
Keep talking so I can adjust this. I'm
I
not
have to keep
listening. I'm
talking.
listening to the sound. I'm not listening to what's being said. So.
Jade the Dragon. Wow. Hello, Jade. We missed you yesterday. Rusty says it's fixed. Jade the Dragon is in the house. I have to get my dragon fixed. We are doing well. Hanging in. You know, we've got this tropical storm warning coming. Well, we're actually in it at the moment. It's windy, it's drizzling, but not too bad.
Why is that doing that?
I don't know why it's doing what it's doing, but Real French says, Yankee, you just want to be on camera.
I'm gonna be on camera in a minute, so not in a minute, later, but
Jade, yeah. Well, it's coming up from South Carolina and it's coming up the East Coast. Yeah, but it's not too bad. It is windy. And it's drizzling, it's nasty, it's just that annoying mist that just wets everything, you know, gets everything soaked and you can't get away from it no matter what. But it's not too bad. I mean, I hate that anyone has to be out in it if you work outside, but yeah, we get the inside scoop, Jade. Um, you know, we know a guy.
We know a guy.
We know a guy, and he lets us know these things and keeps us in the loop. Good morning. How are you, Mr. Duckers? Mr. Paper of Ducks. Well, here it's good evening. As Yankee is trying to fix my audio, I just sit back and watch, relax, and wait for it to be done, and then we move on from there.
Just trying to put it back to where it was.
Down. How are you? I hope all is well with you, sir.
All right. I think we're good. That sound good, everybody?
I think we're good.
Everybody agree this doesn't look too bad?
Some crackling.
Sound too bad? There is some crackling?
No. Duct tape was just asking what was going on.
Oh.
Audio sounds great to him. It was just some crackling in the beginning, I guess. And Yankee heard it and he was not a happy camper, so he decided to come and fix it for me.
Okay.
And here we are.
I'm gonna take a nap on your new chair.
No, see, he's gotta did you guys just hear him say that? He now wants to take a nap in my reading nook. And I'm like, no, you can't take a nap in my reading nook. I can take a nap in my reading nook. You cannot take a nap in my reading nook. No, go away. So what is happening in the world? You all know that he does have a man cave. He does have a man cave right next door. It's where he has all of his stuff. Right now, he's sharing it with DA2 because their stuff is still in there. And so he's not happy about that. DA2 starts school within the next couple of weeks. So we are in the process of cleaning out the loft for her because she wants a space where she can get her work done because she is going to school, but she's going to be living at home. So Cracker Barrel done fucked up. I don't even know what that means. I really don't. I have no idea what that means. What you're even trying to say there. But anyway. So yeah, it's pretty shitty. Oh, they changed their logo. Did they? Let's see. Where's their new logo? Okay. What's wrong with their new logo? Maybe I'm missing something. Am I missing something? No. Wait, you got to send me the Cracker Barrel because I don't see that. So they just have Cracker Barrel, that's their new logo? Without the guy sitting there in the barrel? Well, what you gonna do? Yeah, well, I don't know why they would change that. People just have to grow thicker skin. Come on, guys. Really? Are we really worried about Cracker Barrel signs? And I just don't understand why they would do that anyway. Bluish boat. Hello. Hi. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Duct tape, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. I really, really do. You're that worried about a logo. Let's go back to the whole Aunt Jemima, Uncle Ben's. I just don't understand. Like, they should be proud that Aunt Jemima did what she did and she was on the bottle. I honestly, I just don't understand any of that. Wouldn't you be proud of you call them your ancestors, but really? So was it, I gotta look this up now because, whoops, I was listening to Robert Guevara while I was making dinner. So let's see here. Did Raven Simone sum it up? Um, let's see. Who was she on? I don't know if you guys follow the Officer Tatum on Rumble, right here on Rumble. He's actually someone that I follow and that I listen to. Not as much as I would like to. I just don't have the time to follow everyone that I would love to follow. And listen. I mean, I follow them, but I just can't listen to every stream. It's impossible. There's a lot of them that I like, but he was on. Let's see if he's on the TikToks. He might be on TikTok. Let's see. So Raven Simone, he had Raven Simone on, and he played a clip of her talking about the ancestors and Black people, talking about um, you know, their ancestors, this and that. He basically said, you know, she was basically talking about her generation and her parents and how we're over that. Get over that. Like that. No, get over it. Stop equating yourself to the slaves because you're not a slave. Your parents weren't slaves. Their parents weren't slaves. So Firepaw, hello, Firepaw. How are you? It depends on which Cracker Barrel you would go to, Jade. some Cracker Barrels are nicer than others. Firepaw, you're not freaking kidding me. You're not kidding. You're not kidding. You're definitely not kidding with this week is probably the longest week. It feels and next week is going to be even longer. Today was probably one of the longest days for me. I finished up the work that I had to do. We are merging with a bigger company, which in turn helps us with benefits, better benefits. We don't have to pay for them. They're giving us life insurance and blah, blah, blah. So it's better for us, but we can't process or authorize any claims until September 1st. So we're only allowed to submit claims and authorize claims under the old tax ID number until August 30th, which has been done for the last, I had all of my August work done a week and a half ago. I just finished it up today, and we basically are sitting there with our thumbs up our ass. There's only so much organizing you can do. No. If it's an emergency, we can, but we can only start submitting. Basically, what is happening, September 1st is a holiday, and it's a Monday this year, correct? I believe so. So we're going to go in there on September 2nd and basically we are hoping that Friday, the 29th, we will be able to start working on September, because if they're not allowing us to do it, then September 2nd is going to be a shit show for sure. There are going to be dumpster fires everywhere. Luckily, the pre-cert department works out of one office, which is where I'm at. And we're all in the same room, so we can communicate with each other quickly and just get stuff going. And we can work together. But yeah. So if we can only start working on pre-authorizations for September appointments on September 2nd, we're pretty much going to be screwed. But it'll work out. It's all going to work out. We're hoping that next Friday we will be able to start on them and at least get, like the first 2 days done. But yeah. It's gonna be lots and lots of fun. So you may or may not see me next week, depending on how much work and what my mental stability is gonna be like next week. We shall see. But it's all fun. It'll all work out in the end. No, no, Jade. No, it's people will get seen. If it's an emergency, it gets done. To be honest, it's not that people aren't getting seen. Everything is done to the end of August, which is the 29th. All of that is done. We start submitting claims, which we know. We know the ones that will be authorized and the ones that won't. So I'm not. Scheduling is putting those people in. Listen, this takes a lot of work. There's a lot of phone calls, a lot of talking, a lot of communication, which is great. I've gotten to know a lot of people in a lot of different offices the last 4 days. And it's awesome. Everyone's very welcoming. And we're strategically putting appointments in. I'm not, but the scheduling department is definitely working very strategically, and they're working together with pre-certification to get these patients in. So yeah, it'll work out. I promise you. I'll keep you all updated, but it's going to work out. I know it is. And I never thought that I would. I loved my job in healthcare. I loved working with people. I loved helping people. But this job, I do love. There's a lot of research and a lot of having to work the system, trying to figure out ways to work the system to get things authorized. And now with AI, you have to figure out the triggers that deny a claim. You have to find out what code can get past them, and the AI and the wording in doctor's office notes that can get through AI, and it's pretty freaking interesting. It's pretty interesting. I am definitely enjoying it. I think it's going to, Jade, but thank you. I think it's going to work out. Everything's going to work out in the end. I have to charge my phone. It will work out. I promise. But again, if you don't see me next week, then you know why. I'm mentally checked out. What's great about it is that everyone does work together. Like, everyone will be like, "Hey, I'm having a hard time with this, like what can we do? Like, what do we use? What can we use to beat the system? And oh, I did this the other day and it got pushed through. So do this, And let me tell you, insurance companies working on this end of it, what a scam. It's so sad. What a freaking scam insurance is. It is so sad. So, so sad. But that's just corruption, what I call it. Thank you, Patrick. Hello. You all, this week is Patrick's birthday week. His birthday was on Monday. So if you haven't wished Patrick a happy birthday yet, please wish him a happy birthday. I say it's his birthday week. People say they have birthday months. I'm just going to say a week for Patrick. Because he deserves it. Somebody is screaming upstairs. And I don't know who. But it sounds like they're screaming at Shiloh. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but yeah. Wait, Patrick, you don't like your job? Please tell me that you're not saying that you don't like your job. Let me try and find out what's happening upstairs. Broken Halo, hello. How are you, darling? I hope your Thursday is going well. One day closer to Friday. And today, Yankee moved everything around on my desk. And today, we have Beyond the Noise tonight with Yankee and Republic. So I'm excited for that. I don't know if I'll be able to stay up for the whole thing, but yours, oh my gosh, everyone's having a bad week. No. No, no, no. Let's not. I mean, I guess we can share in the bad week at work. I guess we can all like relate, but oh man. I'm not going to lie, you guys. You guys know that at my job, I can have my earbuds in and I can have a podcast on, I can have an audiobook on. So today I started watching because again, literally had nothing to do. There's only there's only so much you can organize and clean, right? I started watching, what is the name of the show? Darn it, now I got to bring up my Netflix so I can tell you guys what I was watching. What is it? Darn it, what is it? Something Canyon. How do I not? Something Canyon. Ransom Canyon. Good night, DT. Ransom Canyon. I started watching it, and the first episode's pretty good. So yeah, that's basically what I did today. Some organizing, you know. But yeah, that's what I did. Oh, Rusty Rivers. Rusty Rivers wants duct tape to take it deep. In his sleep. Give him something good to eat. Yeah, yeah. So DA2's letting me know what Shiloh did. And she sure did. She sure peed right in front of her. Didn't ring a bell. We have a little bell on the sliding door that she can, you know, go up to and ring, and didn't do that. So I know that Crazy Dude was also having a day. Not sure what's happening with him, but he said he would come on and hang out for a bit if he got home in time. Not sure if he did or not. But Justin Henry, if you are still in here, I'm not going to bug you, but sir, you need to check your Discord. Rusty Rivers. Somebody had to say it. Katie not showing up. He will. He'll show up. Once he gets home, if he ever gets home today. Like I said, it's not, we are under a tropical storm warning. Not warning, but what is that called? Whatever it's called. You guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I don't know if he'll show up. Hopefully he will. Yeah, Jade, I'm sure he's all right. It's just rough with the weather and, people don't know how to drive in the rain. So it's, speaking of driving, on my way home today, driving down 2-lane road, 1 lane going each way, shoulder on each side. Well, he didn't say anything, so I'm not sure. Because I did message him earlier, and he didn't say anything about being put on a longer work shift. So I'm not sure what's happening with him. But he said he would come on if he got home in time. So driving home, we are under a warning. So, or watch, whatever you want to call it, right now until 2 a.m. Saturday. So, they're just looking at the surge, high tide and all of that. I don't believe it's going to be anything like Superstorm Sandy. I don't think so. I know that in South Carolina, North Carolina, I know there was some damage. Hey, Gina, how are you? I don't think that it is, Patrick. I think we'll be fine. It's just annoying because that mist is just, it's an annoying mist. That's all. And the wind, it's annoying. But driving home today, 2-lane highway, 1 lane going each way, shoulders on both sides. Hey, Minnie. Had minding my own business. And I look over my side mirror and I see a guy coming up the shoulder trying to get in front of cars, right? And I'm like, oh, hell no. So I kind of rolled the shoulder a little bit, kind of blocked him. And we kept going, He gets to a red light, he rolls down his window. And apparently he was having some beef with the car behind him. He was trying to get in. That's why he was doing what he was doing. He was trying to get in front of the guy that was now behind him that he cut off or whatever. And, hey, fine. Driving. And he's on my back bumper. Like, at one point, he was, like, over the double yellow lines, you know, whatever. Like, his car was halfway into the oncoming lane, and whatever beef he had with the guy behind him, they were, like, just going at it, and I'm just waiting. I'm just like, "This asshole's gonna hit me," 'cause he's, like, flooring it and then slamming on his brakes, flooring it, slamming on his brakes, like, literally, like, riding my bumper. I'm like, "What is happening?" We get to another light, and I can see the pickup truck that was behind him, the guy he had beef with, or the kids. They're 2 young kids in a beat up pickup truck. And I see the pickup truck also, like, in the shoulder, right? And I'm like, "Ah, okay." And I see that it's 2 young guys, and the passenger's got his hand out the window, you know, middle finger up, da, 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 and the other guy, you know, the guy that was right behind me is, like, yelling again, you know, window rolled down. I'm like, insanity, right? Insanity. So there's, like, a parking lot, and the kid in the pickup truck goes into the parking lot to go off to the cross street there. He goes east towards the water. The guy behind me, all of a sudden, I see him, like, now he was dead stop behind me. I don't know how he didn't hit me, but anyway, cuts around, goes to the light, and I'm like, "This idiot is going to make a right and cut everybody off into oncoming traffic." Nope, made a left, went into the quick check, and I'm like, "Oh my god." Like, what is the entire time they're both screaming at each other out their windows. I'm like, insanity. Absolute insanity. Like, people, y'all need to chill. Like, take a Valium. Like, do something. Xanax, something. But y'all need to chill. Seriously. So that was my ride home. That was my ride home today. I had a show. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I mean, Yankee says I can get crazy. I don't get crazy like that. Like, literally screaming out the window, like, cursing, and I was just like, "Oh my god, like, what is wrong with people?" Alright, Patrick, you have fun. Keep your head up. Keep your head up, Patrick. It gets better. To try to get in front of everyone, right? Minnie? Is that what he was trying to do? You know, it probably was. I mean, the kid was probably, um oh, there's crazy dude. The kid was probably did something stupid. It was 2 very young kids. They probably just got their driver's license, and listen, I'm a parent. Kids do stupid shit. I I was young too, like, I drove too. I thought I knew it all back then too, and it just I yeah, you just gotta let stuff like that go because as immature and inexperienced as these kids are in driving, you know, you get them all hyped up. One mistake and accidents can happen. People die. Hmm. Minnie, I don't know. Who knows what goes through people's minds? I gave up on trying to figure it out. I gave up on trying to figure out why people are so nasty and just so full of anger. I just I just don't get it. I really don't. I actually found something today and I sent it to a coworker of mine because I thought it was very interesting. Um, as you all probably know, we deal with a lot of angry people. We get a lot of phone calls, and we have a lot of people blame us for things that are out of our control, right? So let's just say that we get, there are times where the phones have to be held out this way, you know, and you could still hear the person, the person, my coworker across the room can hear people screaming and whatever. So I found something today. Angry people are sad people. Let me see if I can blow it up. Hold on. I'm trying. Think about how you feel when you get angry. You become intimidating, so it makes you feel, at least to some degree, more powerful. It's a positive driving action, not a passive one. And this is the key to understanding angry people. Their anger is a cover for an emotion. Let me flip my phone the other way, maybe. Yeah. Their anger is a cover for an emotion that makes them feel weak and helpless. They hate that feeling, so they cover it up with a response that makes them feel powerful and in control. Anger. Angry conservative, how are you? I'm angry, but I'm also laughing a lot. Well, that's good. I just I when I worked at the hospital, um I started off in intensive care. That is where I did my internship, Gina. And people people who are in pain are Fred. Hello. I was given some information today. I'm not going to put it out there. Um, I am not a nurse. No, I am not a nurse. I was a patient care technician. That's how I started my career. I worked that's where intensive care. I loved intensive care. That's where I did my internship. Um, and like I was saying, people who are in pain, um, they tend to be angry because they don't know how to deal with their pain. A lot of people don't know. And so we were always taught that, you have to handle it very delicately. Um, you don't necessarily, you have to know how to talk to people, right? You can't be mean. You have to try and be understanding, empathetic. That's why there's a lot of people that can't be nurses because they just can't, right? So from the beginning, I've always dealt with stuff like that. But one of my biggest, and once I finished my internship, they switched me over to step down. Well, step down is when you're in surgery, and you go in for observation or you come into the emergency room and, you just need to be observed. You're in the hospital for a night or two and you're just being observed, right? For symptoms, whatever. So that's where I was. And the hospital that I worked at was very close to a um, senior assisted facility. And so we used to get a lot of those patients. And I loved working with the older people. I always had like a smile, and I was, they'd be so mad, and I would just, hi, how are you? Like always very positive, as miserable as I was. I would always, 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 always have a smile on my face. Um, One of my saddest cases, and I will never forget this little old lady. Um, she was being observed. I was one-on-one with her because that night, because we did not have someone to sit with her one-on-one. So I literally had to sit outside her room and just watch. I couldn't sit inside because I also had to work with the nurses. Usually one-on-ones, that's what you do. You sit in a room with a patient and you get them water. You make sure they're not getting out of bed if they're a fall risk. You interact with them, stuff like that. But because we were short-staffed, that was me. I sat outside her room. I had to do my job. Plus, I had to make sure this woman was okay, and she was a fall risk. So I had to it was nighttime. I worked nights. And I'll never forget this lady. Um she suffered from dementia, and she at one point during the night thought she was on a train. And she kept saying, like, I have to, she was trying to get out of bed because she thought she was on a train. She had to get off the train to get home to her children. And she said her son's name, and she's like, I have to get home. I have to get home. I forget the son's name. I have to get home to my son. My mother-in-law has my son. I have to get home to my son. My mother-in-law is going to be mad at me because I'm going to be late. And she kept trying to get out of bed. And I'm like, gosh, the entire night. It was rough, but I loved it, I loved my job. I just hated working nights. I couldn't do it. That, and then I had a few memorable patients that I really enjoyed working with. Oh, Gina, I don't know if I could do end of life care. Uh Hey, chaotic. Thank you, chaotic. Mwah. Thank you so, so much. Chaotic. We talked about this. Yeah. End of life care is I don't know if I could do that. It definitely keeps you humble. Um I had a patient who um the family, the husband was in observation. He had had surgery and he was in a lot of pain, and he was miserable. I felt so bad for him. He was truly, truly miserable. Um and I spoke to him. Um I was very understanding. Like, I would check on him constantly. He would ask me for stuff. Like, he didn't even have to ring the bell, nothing. Like, I was constantly there. How are you doing? Because I knew he was in pain. And he didn't like anybody else. During the day, he hated it. His wife told me. His wife was like, would you be able, like, I'll pay you. Like, I will pay you to come and sit with him. Against hospital rules, you can't do that. If you're an employee of the hospital, you can't do that. Um, but the wife was like, I will pay you if you could just come and sit with him. Like, he likes you so much. And I was just like, "I can't." I told her, I said, "I can't do it. I'll get fired," you know? But yeah. That will not be me, crazy dude. I will not be cleaning your ass when you get old. It is very rewarding. It is a job that, I enjoyed. I really, really did. I couldn't work nights. I just couldn't. I my mental health was suffering. Um, I have been told, not officially diagnosed, um, but I have been told, by my doctor that I have PTSD, which I don't consider it PTSD. Um, I feel that that's why I can't sleep now, because I was fine before that, and after I started working nights, I haven't been able to sleep. Um, and yes, the doctor has said that I do have PTSD, which again, I don't believe I do, but who knows? I mean, I've got lots and lots of stories, of working at the hospital. I mean, I've been pushed into the wall, by someone who left his room, and God only knows what was going through his mind. I had security step in front of me because they thought he was gonna punch me, because I was trying to calm him down. I've had a patient who kicked the nurse, and she wouldn't take medication from the nurse, but when I came in for my shift, they, I was like, "Oh my gosh, what's going on?" I was like, "How?" Like, she was fine when I left her yesterday. Like, what's happening, you know? And, come to find out, all the patient wanted was ice cream. She wanted ice cream with her medication, and they weren't giving her ice cream. So, I got her chocolate ice cream, and she took her medication. I'm like, "How do you guys not do this?" Um, it yeah. Fred, yeah, are we all gonna be in the same nursing home? Because 'Cause we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. Well, that was the only way that she would, and she was the sweetest old lady. I could still see her. She had the brightest blue eyes. Like, I mean, she was old, her body was old, but her eyes were just amazing. Like, she had this light in her eyes, and, she kicked the nurse. The nurse was pregnant. I mean, the nurse wasn't the nicest person. I didn't like working with her. I hated having to work with her. Um, but she kicked the nurse, and, I remember telling her, I was like, "You can't do that. She's pregnant. You're gonna hurt her. You can't be kicking the nurses like that." And the old lady, like, looked at me, and she was just like, "I don't like her." And I was like, "Oh, okay." But all she wanted was her ice cream. That's how she would take her medication. That's all she wanted, and they wouldn't give her ice cream. Chocolate ice cream. Go get the woman her chocolate ice cream. Yeah, Fred and KD are going to be in the nursing home. They are going to share rooms. Both Polacks are going to share rooms, and they are going to harass the nurses and the PCTs and the aides. I could totally see it now. So Beyond the Noise is 9 o'clock tonight, correct? Miss Liz, if you're in here. Pollock Pines Nursing Home. Jade. All right, somebody's got to write up that business plan so we could start working on it now. Because y'all know that KD turns 50 this year, right? We need to start working on that now. The business plan for Pollock Pines Nursing Home. Holy crap, I am writing it down. I seriously am writing it down. Because somebody's got to come up with a business plan. Oh, Justin, they'll be fine. Uh-oh. Yeah, that sounds like a you problem, KD. Sounds like you may have to wet it yourself. Yes, he will turn 50 on Thanksgiving, Justin. You remember. That's awesome. Let me let Yankee know that he should go eat. Because I made dinner before I came down. KD, are you coming on here? And it's self-gay. Chaotic. Girlfriend, I am going to kick your rear end when I see you. Stop it. I appreciate it, darling. I really, really do. But you need to stop. Mwah. Stop it. You know, instead of listen, you're really pushing the buttons there. You're pushing the buttons, chaotic. You never know. There may be a trip soon. Who knows? Maybe taking a trip. You never know. You'll give me $5 to beat your ass? Stop it. I don't need $5 to beat your ass. I'll beat your ass without the $5. You know, crazy dude, instead of being in chat, you could be on screen talking your gibberish. Talking about the your needing your butt wiped. You do. Oh, chaotic. Pushing them buttons. Well, then go shower. The longer it freaking takes you. Go. Hurry up. You've been sitting here. Go. You need a damn studio. You need your own damn space. Puppies? Who's got puppies? Oh, gonna meet a fancy little pup dog. Oh. Gonna pet the fuck out of that puppy. Out of that dog. Jade. That's hysterical. He would can you imagine? Okay, so can you imagine if his studio wasn't at the kitchen table, right? We would never see I mean, how many times does he get up from his from the chair? How often do we get do chair so that he can go and do his thing and go get food? Can you imagine if he were far away from the kitchen? We would have dude chair all the time. His 10K steps. Nate, how are you? You go shower, crazy dude. Go do your thing. Hurry up. He would definitely get his 10,000K steps in. Yeah, he would. Strongest legs in the world. No, because Fred, he would have a whole like mini kitchen setup in his studio. He would have a fridge, he would have a toaster oven or an air fryer. He would have his pantry with snacks. Are you kidding me? Chaotic. Yeah, Fred, don't let him fool you. He would have a mini listen. Oh yeah, he would. Absolutely he would. He would have everything set up in that studio. Like I said, he would have his air fryer, he would have a mini fridge. He would have everything set up in there. He'd have, like I said, he'd have his little pantry with all his snacks for his chocolate. Trust me, he would have everything. Fred. Damn, Katie is getting blasted. Dang, Katie, they're saying you smell. You stank, you stank. Oh, look at that. Somebody's giving away a sewing machine. Yeah. All right, Chaotic. We'll be here. We're doing the fluffer for BTN. So you go do your thing and come back. He'd have I have his desk at my house and his chair at my house. Chaotic. Girl, I'm telling you right now. Knock it off. Knock it off. Seriously, Chaotic. Knock it off, girlfriend. Save your money. You're gonna need it. Now I'm gonna sound like your mom. Stop it. Believe it or not, I have never had fluff. No, ma'am. You added the ma'am. Okay, at least you added the ma'am. At least you added the ma'am. Yeah, believe it or not, I've never had fluff before. All right, chaotic. That's it. I'm done with you. Who sounds like your stepsister? I've never had fluff before. Nope. Never. It just sounds like it would be like very, very sweet, like a marshmallow. I've never, ever, ever experienced you being disrespectful. So I will agree with that, chaotic. But don't make me be angry at you. Uh, oh, Fred. I can't wait to see you. I really can't. Yeah, believe it or not, I've never had it. Especially in hot chocolate. I've heard fluff on a peanut butter sandwich. But I've never heard of fluff in hot chocolate. I mean, I guess it would be like the equivalent of marshmallows in your hot chocolate, right? Just as sweet? Ooh, what's next week? Chaotic. What's next week, my girl? Oh boy. Boys. Here's we goes. Finn Boy Slick. Hello. Uh-oh. No. Chaotic. No. You keep that to yourself, girl. You guys, listen, all right, listen, maybe naive, or as Yankee likes to call me, very innocent because I don't know certain things, but I know what that means, okay? And I did it on purpose. That's why I named it that. I did it on purpose. Thin Boy Slick, welcome. Nice to meet you. I don't believe I've seen you in chat before, or I've seen that name in chat before, so welcome. Uh-oh. High five, DA1. Well, if you know him, then I believe he's great. Listen, everyone in my chat is great. Even the lurkers are great. Even the haters are great. You want to know why? Because they boost the algorithm. Even the haters. I already got a thumbs down. I'm in with the cool kids, y'all. I love it. You know what I have noticed? It's very interesting because the haters follow us wherever we go. Every time we raid out, whoever we are raiding always gets 2 thumbs down. 2 thumbs down. It's very interesting. Extremely interesting. Always 2 thumbs down. Haters are gonna hate. But that's all right, because even with the 2 thumbs down, still boosting my algorithm. That means you're rage watching, and that's freaking awesome. Boost my hours. Keep doing it. You're still boosting those other people's algorithms too, because that means you were in there and you gave them something. Gina, you're in with the cool kids. You're in the cool kids club now if you get a thumbs down, girl. And why? Just keep it moving. Why? I don't have the time of day for that bullshit. Exactly, Jade. Rage watching is still watching, so keep doing it. Keep boosting my numbers. Keep doing it, people. I love it. Can you imagine how horrible it must be that you are so bothered by someone that you would literally rage watch them just to find out what they're talking about, or just you hate them so much that you would do that? Isn't it terrible? Like, seriously. Why? Why? Oh, it doesn't bother me, Finboy. Welcome back, Chaotic. No luck? What do you mean no luck? Welcome back, Firepaw. It's good to have you back. And Miss Chaotic? What do you mean no luck, Miss Chaotic? Are you not happy with your assignment for tomorrow? You upset about it? Aw. Well, I'm sorry, Chaotic. I'm sure she'll let you know soon. Three eggs, bacon, hash browns, breakfast for dinner. Listen, that sounds pretty damn good. Where you at, Finboy? Want to drop some off? Do you DoorDash? How close are you? How close are you? Seriously. I'll pay you to bring me some. Because, I made dinner for my family, but I didn't eat. Aw. See, Gina? Gina, why? Why you gotta ruin it with all that sweetness? Ugh. Thin boy. Ugh. You're too far away. Gosh, I was gonna say if you were anywhere near Gina, I mean, it would be doable. But you're all the way over there. That means I need my passport and, oh, God. No. I made very quick. I got home. Seriously, like, I think I put dinner together in like 15 minutes. I threw some boneless thighs into the Instapot, and made some rice. There's plenty of rice. They can make burritos for tomorrow, with shredded chicken if they want, or anything else they wanna put on there. Oh, oh. He speaks that French language. Okay. Right, chaotic? Swing by and just bring all of us some eggs and bacon and hash browns. That sounds delicious. Yankee and I love to meet, people from Rumble, and we love to meet our community. We actually drove 3.5, 4 hours, I think it was, to Connecticut a couple of weeks ago. Um, we went to go meet another streamer and, Miss Kim, and we got to meet what's her name? Rosmi? I think that's her name. That's not her real name, but, we got to meet her. She put it all together, and we got to meet a lot of the people that are in Miss, Kim's chat, which it was so much fun. And we got to meet, oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. Gina knows who I'm talking about. What's his name, Gina? What is his name? 'Cause Yankee told you that we got to meet him and his family too. He drove up. Gina knows who I'm talking about. Because I know his first name because it's the same name as my husband's name. You see, when two friends Jade. When two Frenchy chickens like each other. Yes. Yes, Liz, yes. It's something like that, Liz. Yeah. Your eggs will be deported. Rusty Rivers. They're Canadian. They need passports. Midnight in the Mountains. Is that the name of his channel? It might be. Um, I know him by his first name. That's how I keep it because again, his first name is the same as my husband. So that's how I refer to him. Obviously, I'm not going to say it here. Um, I can't remember his channel name or his, Rumble username. I think Liz is right. I think that's who it is. Wasabi. So, are you having Chinese, Jade? I have a good recipe for making orange chicken, and I really, really want. You're having sushi? What are you having? You're gonna make me want sushi now. Chaotic. I will see you in a little bit. You have a great rest of your night. Mwah. Thank you so, so much, Chaotic. And I cannot wait to actually meet you in person. That's gonna have to happen. Mwah. Have a great night, Chaotic. Yes, that was me. No, it wasn't the sausage, it was the chicken kebabs. He was trying to cut the the wrapper on the, chicken kebabs, and it wasn't sharp enough. Yes, that was me. Noro, hello. Well, that wasn't on mine. That wasn't on my live. That was I think Yankee was streaming that day, right? Yeah. That's Yankee's my husband. Yeah. Well, you never know, Chaotic. We could meet halfway. You never know. Oh, I was sitting yeah. Okay. I was either sitting at the bar on the other side or I was, sitting on the deck. And there's Sean. Hello, Sean. How are you? Meet at Firepaw's place. Uh-oh. Jade, you cannot be volunteering Firepaw. Thank you, Noro. Bye, Chaotic. Have a great night. Reasonably all right. I don't know, Firepaw, but like Jade just decided to say we were meeting at your place. I don't understand why that is. Oh, were you listening, Noro? It's all right. It's still numbers. Thank you, Noro. You're trying to help Jade. And you're doing a great job. But I don't know if Firepaw would appreciate that. And try to find Mothman. Okay. It is Justin? Morgantown, West Virginia. About 5 hours from about a 5 to 6 hour drive from where we are in New Jersey. Morgantown. Thank you, Noro. That is something that Yankee and I talked about, because we do have, we know someone that who is a mountaineer. And we had talked about grabbing our camper and taking a drive and to watch her play. And that never happened. And I doubt it's going to happen now because we both switched jobs. So it's hard to take off. I mean, me, not so much. But with Yankee, it might be a little rough for him to take off. I'm sure it's gorgeous. You know, anything, I hate to say it. I mean, I've lived in New Jersey my entire life. But I feel like New Jersey is beautiful. We have a little bit of everything, but I don't know. Anytime I leave New Jersey, I mean, obviously I'm somewhere different, but I feel like it's complete like a different world. People are different. The atmosphere is different. Everyone is just so damn nice that you're like, whoa, what do you want? Wow. Hmm. Yankee would love that. Sean, we're actually, if you look at the map, and Yankee likes to explain, I'm sure you've heard Yankee talk about this. Jersey is shaped like a little soldier. Sounding like Snooki? Do you think I sound like Snooki? No way. Absolutely not. I do not sound like Snooki. No way. Gosh, if you're telling me that I do and people agree, I'm gonna have to practice. I'm gonna stand in front of my mirror and I'm going to practice my accent. Although I probably can't change it at this point. Um, yeah. Jade, there's Jersey's gorgeous. I'm not saying that New Jersey doesn't have its places. It does. It definitely does. We have a little, we have the beach, we have parks, we have it all. And we're so close to New York and all of that. But it's just, yeah, it's politically, it's terrible. Yes, Jade. Yes. And sometimes we drive past these farms and oh my gosh, these farmhouses, gorgeous, these properties. And as soon as I say, "Oh man, it's so nice," Yankee's like, "It's still Jersey." Yeah, you're still in New Jersey, and it's like, "Yeah, I know, but like, you know? It is, it's still Jersey." Tennessee is the plate he is holding, and Kentucky is a chicken leg. Oh, wow. I've never really looked at it that way, Firepaw. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to pay attention. Yeah, taxes are crazy in New Jersey. Car insurance is crazy in New Jersey, and when you call your insurance company, they tell you, "Well, it's because of where you live." And you're like, "Really? Really?" Pretty much. Yep. But hey, we have the beach. We have the water. We have salt water. I mean, not like you can enjoy it during the summer anyway, because everybody from everywhere else comes to Jersey to use our beaches. And pretty annoying because it takes you hours. A trip that should only take you maybe 20 minutes, it will take you about an hour and a half to get to our local beach. So it's a pain in the ass during the summer. Minnesota's the hat, Iowa the face, Montana, Arkansas, Louisiana the rest of the body, holding a pen. That is Tennessee and Kentucky. Oh, wow. You've been watching a lot of Jersey Shore, Sean. Isn't that what it was called? Jersey Shore? And Sean, you do know that those people weren't even from Jersey. You do know that, right? I think there was only Mike the Situation is actually from Manalapan, New Jersey. I think he may have been the only one on that cast that was from Jersey. Everybody else was like from Staten Island, New York. Yeah, I think one was actually maybe from Pennsylvania. Yeah, they were not one. I think Mike the Situation. I believe he still lives in Jersey, married with kids and all that, but yeah. A meatball is a meatball. You know, I did not watch that show when it was like the thing to watch. Yeah, everybody watched it. I did not watch it. Um, I actually watched it after, you know, the whole thing like calmed down. And what's her name? JWoww. She actually bought one of my coworkers' house. The house where she is living now, or she bought with Roger, was my coworker's house. And then her and Roger divorced, and Roger was actually a patient of a doctor's office where I worked at. Yeah, Fred. I have to say this because I've spoken to Roger personally. Sweetest guy you will ever meet. Not arrogant at all. He actually his father owned a house 3 blocks away from where I used to live. And he was staying there. He stayed there a lot. I don't know if it was just to get away or whatever, but he was there a lot. And he's really not the arrogant prick that he was portrayed to be on the show. He is actually very, very sweet. Very, very nice. Very respectful. Definitely not what he was portrayed to be. You're a meatball, Gina? I Love Lucy. One of my favorite shows. How do you know it's a meatball, Sean? Did you watch the show? Of course you did. You definitely watched that show. And you loved it. All right, Fred. You go wind down. I will see you soon, sir. Hey, Lover Dose. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Well, apparently Sean is bringing the meatballs. I don't know. Sean said he was bringing meatballs. I hope he brought enough for everyone. Fred, if you're still listening, shoot me a text as to I know Yankee knows, but I was only told that I would be seeing you soon. I need the plan. So shoot me a text. Let me know what the plan is, please. Just so that I know. If you're still listening. Hells, hello. Whoa. It has been a hot minute, girlfriend. How are you? How do they keep luring me with balls of meat? I don't know, lover dose. I really don't. Hey, if it works, right? How have you been, Kels? You need therapy for those balls of meat? I hear ya. I'm doing good. Hanging in there, day by day. It's all we can do. Or bourbon. Well, you're really into the bourbon. You're going to have to come back tomorrow night for bourbon and beer. You'll really enjoy that show if you really need a bourbon. Therapy is overrated. I kid. If you need it, you need it, and you should always get it. No shame. Trust me. If it helps you, get it. But if you do like the bourbon, then definitely come back tomorrow night. You will have lots and lots of fun. And there's the link. Thank you, Firepaw. Bourbon and beer. It's a party. Every Friday night. It's always a party. It's the adults staying in instead of going to the bar. You stay home. There's always a panel. There's always maybe anywhere from 4 to 9 people. And everyone, it's just a fun, chill night. Everyone just hangs out in the chat and on the panel, and they just bullshit. Sometimes I come in. Sometimes I'm the taco. Gina sometimes the taco. Just to break it up. But it's always a fun time. We always hang out, yeah. Oh, yeah, and there's always drinking. There's always bourbon. There's always beer. We know you love bumping tacos. We know. Sometimes I come in, sometimes I don't. It just depends. I'll probably be there tomorrow. Bottle porn, yes. And yes, KD sometimes gets his ass tinged, yes. A chocolate taco. Uh-oh. What are you not telling us, Third Railify? Oh, Sean. What are you hiding? Sean's got a secret. What the heck, Sean? That's not nice. Jade, come on. Why don't you want to know? I'm interested in knowing now. You guys are crazy. You guys are nuts. I don't know. Sean is keeping a secret. What? Listen, last night, um, I was blown away. Um, we, well, well, all of us that were on here, I was blown away. Thank you, Noro, and thank you, Robert, for the raid yesterday. It was amazing. We got to meet some really nice people. Jobless being one of them. Really cool guy. I really hope to see a lot more of him. Really, really cool guy. He was just, I don't know. Just one of those people that you meet and you interact with and you just know that they're nice and someone you can get along with, someone you could vibe with. Well, that was Jobless. And Lover Dose, same thing. You're in here, you're talking and you're interacting, and I am getting a really good vibe. Just like Finboy. Apparently, we've met before. Not on my stream, but on Yankee's stream. I think it was Yankee that was live. Could have been KD too. Crazy dude, but Lover Dose, you know what I'm talking about. You just, you're not in here being a jerk. You're being nice, and that's what we want. No, you should not get checked. You're fine. KD is always there. KD is like our brother from another mother. So wait, hold on. Was that the Eminem one? I can't remember if that was the Oh boy. KD is delicious. Oh man. Finboy is your newest member. Member. Are you trying to say member? Because I don't know what a member is. Firepaw, you got your hose ready? You got your hose ready to start hosing everybody off? A memer? He's your latest memer? Okay. All right. Well, if you need a hose down, you just need to just poke Firepaw over there. KD is craft dinner to Canadians. Oh boy. Well, you know what? You should definitely go follow KD and you should tell him that the next time he's live. You should definitely poke Firepaw for the hose. She's got the hoses. She's ready. Start poking. And if you're in here and you're enjoying the content, which you can, you may not, you may, whatever, just go hit that like button. Press that follow. Hit that follow button too. Because it's awesome. I'd love to make new friends. There's always room for new friends, and I'm always down to meet new friends and to make new friends. Oh no, Rusty Rivers. Rusty, thank you for being here. As always, I know you didn't have to, but you were, and I so appreciate you. Mwah. Good night. Rest well, my friend. Pressure washer, holy cow. Do we need the fire hose? We could get the fire hose. Gina, you're leaving, darling. Thank you for being here, Gina. Mwah, girl. A little upset I didn't get to see you tonight, but I get it. I get it. I get it, Mama. I get it. Have a great stream, Gina. You and Sean, if he's still in here. It was good to see you. I will talk to you later. Mwah. Yes. No, lover dose. Not at all. I know, Gina. You're fine. We'll catch up later. Have a great stream. A1 cologne. Yeah, that A1 cologne is courtesy of Justin Henry, who's not on the Rumbles. He's over on YouTube. Maybe he's still watching. Who knows? He might be listening. Oh no. Finn boy. Bye, Gina. Mwah. Yeah, Justin Henry decided to send 2 gallons, correct? Am I correct about that, Liz? 2 gallons of A1 sauce to Crazy Dude. Yep, mailed it to Crazy Dude. I had to go pick up the 2 gallons of A1 sauce. The woman at the post office looked at me like I was crazy because the box was pretty heavy. My post office box is not that big, so the woman had to carry it out. And then I had to carry it out to my car. But yeah. It is now the at one point KD was trying to figure out what he was going to do with all that A1 sauce. And believe it or not, we talked about having barbecues and having A1 sauce on everything this past summer. Still summer, but we really haven't, to be honest. Yes, Justin, I see those eyes. Yes, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you and the A1 sauce that you sent to my P.O. box for KD. Lover, you fit right in. You will fit right in because everyone says the same thing. If you need to put A1 sauce on your steak, then it's wrong. You're cooking the steak all wrong. Jade, you have to mention that to KD and see if he'll do it. A1 burgers. See, I don't mind the A1. I just can't do a lot of it. Very rich, and I'm just not I'm not a sauce person. I've just gotten used to Yankee steaks And if you need A1 sauce on your steak, then yeah, you're absolutely right, lover. Then it's wrong. It's wrong, and just throw it out. Seriously. Throw it out. Yeah, it's not it Firepaw, I think it would be a good stream. I think KD would do awesome with it. Um, but yeah, I don't know if he'll do it. Mention it to him. He might. Now you're making me hungry for a burger. Now I want a mushroom burger. Mushroom Swiss burger. No A1 sauce though. And Yankee makes like the best mushroom Swiss burgers. We do the Swiss cheese, the mushrooms, slice up the mushrooms, the portobellos, put them on there, and then you take French's onion, like the onion, what are those called? You know what I'm talking about. French's onions. And you put them on there. So good. So mushroom Swiss is so good. Swiss burger. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, there is, Finboy. Absolutely. Yep. Nice, juicy burger. And you just chop up your portobellos and you put it on there with the Swiss. Very good. Picked up one of those fancy hex pans. Oh. Okay. Yeah, Yankee does all the grilling because he likes to smoke and smoke things, smoke meat, and he likes to grill. I leave all that up to him. Could make a bangin' paella though. No. Yeah, no, Finboy. Come back tomorrow night and you will you will definitely get the feeling that we are not vegan in this house. Not even, no. Not even remotely close. No. No. Absolutely not. Nothing against vegans. Nothing against anyone who is vegan and who enjoys it, and it could be a dietary thing. Who knows, right? But no, not in this house. Absolutely not. Come on. Listen, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm not saying that that's what it sounds like, but not in this house. No, absolutely not. Rabbits? We have lots of rabbits. We call them hoppers. We don't call them rabbits. We call them hoppers here. My dog likes to chase them in the yard. All right, Finboy. You can do it. Yes. A burger beef patty. My dog chases them. We have a Texas healer He is about almost a year and a half old now. And we got him as a pup, and he loves to chase the hoppers. We call them hoppers, and when we say hoppers, he knows exactly what we're talking about. There he is. Crazy dude. There's my brother from another mother. He finally got the stank out of his butt. He finally went to go hose off the butt stank. So, yes, he does firepaw. He does. And yeah, we fight him on it. There he is, Finn boy. Welcome back, Liz. So, Firepaw, you want to tell Crazy Dude your idea for all that A1 sauce that he has? Oh boy. Finn boy, don't get him started. Don't get him started. Be careful what you wish for. Crazy Dude, did you see? Did you see Firepaw's comment? She wants you to make A1 burgers. You need to start getting rid of all that A1 sauce because it's going to go bad. Exactly, Jade. Oh, unstuffed cabbage. Daniel Akers is over in the YouTube. Hello, Daniel. Good evening. Welcome in. All right, let's just think about how cabbage makes your house smell. You don't hear me? How do you not hear me? Can anybody else hear me? Turn up your volume, Crazy Dude, on your computer. Maybe you have it muted. Do you have the tab muted? Turn up your volume, bro. Oh my, what did I say? What did I say? Why are you so quick to be like, "It's my fault"? Oh, Justin, thank you. Yeah, um, Justin and Connie, yeah, it was raining today, and I was not going to even try to, straighten my hair. The humidity and the rain, my hair doesn't like it, so but thank you. Mwah. First thing you say is, "I can't hear DA," like, I can't hear DA1. Really? Did you check your volume? Hey D, they're over on the YouTube. They want to stay on the YouTube. That's okay. We try to work around it. Um we uh, I can't promise that it will always be that way, but as long as I can do it on YouTube, I will. The only thing is Justin and Connie cannot hear my readings because I don't do them on YouTube for copyright due to copyright strikes. Not that I care, but I just don't do it on YouTube. Lover. That sounds kinky. Ew, a thin boy. Oh my god, that is just so not right. So not right. Lover, we try to keep it like PG in here. Um I kid. No pudding. No. No Jello pudding. But if it's gonna be Jello pudding, I like chocolate. Just saying. But if we're doing Jello, it's gotta be the orange Jello. Yep. Butterscotch. Gosh, I have not had a Jello pudding in forever. Anybody remember the Jello pudding pops? I know what you guys are thinking. I know. Listen, the Jello throwing sounds really kinky. Not that I would be opposed to it, as long as it's orange Jello. And if it's pudding, then it's gotta be chocolate. Do they even have Jello pudding pops anymore? Oh, they were so good. I used to beg my mom to get them, but I don't even know if they make them anymore. I hardly ever buy ice cream. When I do, I always get, like we don't keep ice cream in the house at all, just because we don't. Never think to buy it. Every time we want ice cream, like, DA2 will go out and get a pint of something. Oh, no, the orange was so good. And you had to have the chocolate pudding pops, always. The vanilla was good, but the chocolate was always better. I don't know, I like chocolate. I was going wait, hold on. Justin, I said I was going to clean out Katie's ears? Oh. KD, did I ever say I was going to clean out your ears? Maybe I can get one of those kits from the pharmacy and clean them out. Did I ever say that? I don't remember saying that. Was I drinking that night? Did I have too much relax? I don't remember saying it, but that doesn't mean I didn't. I may have. I did say it, Justin. Damn. Justin remembers everything. Maybe I did. All right. Even better than sherbet, gelato. No? Anybody like gelato? Justin, I don't remember, but maybe we can do something. Maybe we can. Maybe I'll get a kit or something. Maybe I'll get one of those kits, the ear cleaning kits. I actually know someone who went to go have it done, like went to the doctor to have her ear cleaned out because she was having ear pain, and they told her that she had wax buildup. I've never had it done, so I don't know what it feels like, but she came back to work and she said that it felt like Rice Krispies in her ear when they do like that, shoot the water into your ear, that the sound of it like sounds like Rice Krispies, like something's crackling in there. I was like, all right, well, that's weird. Thank you, Neuro. Maybe we could try it on KD. KD's like our he's our, what is that called again? Oh my gosh. I'm just complete. It's Thursday. It's Thursday, and by Friday morning I'm done. I can't function. And I still have a whole day of work to go. He's our test whatever. You guys know what I'm test dummy. There it is. Lab rat. There it is. I like that one better. Lab rat. Because KD, because you can't keep your mouth shut. Guinea pig, that's another one, but I like lab rat. I like that one the best. Lab rat. KD is our lab rat, yes. KD can apparently taste colors. If y'all can believe that. For those of you that weren't in that stream. Epic fail. He cannot taste colors. It didn't work. Well, good. You can't keep sticking your foot in your mouth because you're just going to wind up doing everything. Because I'm going to hold you to it. No, it was an epic fail, Lover. It was an absolute. We actually had a live stream about it. He said he could taste the colors on the M&Ms, the hard shell. Like he could tell you not what color it was, but that they tasted differently to him. That's what he says, Firepaw. That's what he says. But the reason why we got the toe jam, Justin, why is it toe jam? No, you cannot, KD. But the reason why we got the original M&Ms, just the plain ones, is because we wanted to get the Skittles to kind of like throw him off. Obviously, the peanut M&Ms are a lot bigger than Skittles. So Yankee was with me and he was like, let's just get him these and he can do it with that. And then we could kind of throw the random Skittle in there. That's why we got it. So that's why that happened that way. But KD said that it's the M&M ones, not the plain ones. So he still got it wrong. The shell is the shell. The color of the shell is the flavor. It's the color of on all of them. It's the same chemicals. It's the same ingredients, except that there's a peanut in there. But it was an epic fail. The best part was the Skittle at the end. Right, KD? That completely threw him off. It does not. Okay. Yes, of course. It changes the flavor of the M&M because there's peanut in there. But it doesn't change the shell. There is no difference. Jade, there is no difference in taste whatsoever. I want to try a duck egg. I have never had a duck egg. And I would love to try an ostrich egg, which I've never had either. Apparently, it's really good. All right, the chemical reaction with the peanut. You just want me to buy you peanut M&Ms. You just want me to buy you a huge ass bag of peanut M&Ms. Ain't working. I could have probably just had one when I was in Portugal for 10 days. My aunt actually has ducks and my parents have ducks. Exactly, Jade. He just wants me to go out and buy him candy. I ain't doing that. Y'all know how expensive a bag of M&Ms is? And it ain't even the big bag, like the huge bags. Well, you guys, it is 8:52. I was told. Well, apparently KD can tell the difference in the peanut M&Ms and he can tell the difference between the colors. I call bullshit, but that's just what KD thinks it is. So I was told that by all right. So we've got about 3 minutes before we raid over to Beyond the Noise. I'm sure they'll get 2 thumbs down. 2 or 3. Okay. Still rage watching. And it's still numbers. Still numbers. But anyway. So we are going to get ready to raid them. And I'll see everyone over there. We still have 3 minutes. 2 minutes now. Jade, it was very, very good to see you. I didn't have anyone on tonight, but it was enjoyable. I had so much fun with you guys. And again, I will say it every time. You didn't have to be here, but you were. And I thank you all for it. Lover, I hope to see you again. Finboy, I hope you come back. I hope you both come back. I hope everyone comes back and just hangs around. Don't forget, Beyond the Noise. It's a great show, great people, informative. They have fun over there too. It's more of a little it's more serious. They have more serious topics, but it's a lot of fun. And definitely check out tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Bourbon and beer with Yankee Free. I'm not sure who he's gonna have on tomorrow night, but it's always a good time. We always have a great time. Between KD being on there, sometimes Republic Sentinel comes in and other people come in. It's always a lot of fun. All right, you guys. So it is 8:55. I'm going to play the outro and then you can, as soon as I play the outro, you can go ahead and do it, Firepaw. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Mwah. Thank you for hanging out, for listening to me, and just giving me a little bit of your time. It's always enjoyable. We made some new friends today, so don't forget to be nice. If you haven't hit the like button, hit it on your way out and follow. I'd love to see everyone back. And with that, good night, everyone. I will hopefully see you all in a little bit, and I'll see you tomorrow. And where is my... There you go.
Hey, what up, girl? How you doing? I don't want to come on too strong or nothing like that, but I've been thinking about you. And I've been wondering where you lay up. Where you at? So, sure. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it? That thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go?